These are the best highlights from the matchup between G2 and FlyQuest during the quarterfinals of the 2024 Esports World Cup.
A contester for the Cruds.
Yep, Inspired is going to have a whole bunch of friends though, as the Wall of Pain not quite doing anything at all. Defile comes in, he has tried to flash away, and then he's just dead. That is first blood. He's going to continue to relentlessly shove these waves in. 2v2, yeah, Arrow coming out of base here. And this is so dangerous. Arrow is going to connect. He kind of eats it with the slice there, which was pretty cool, but there is the kill going over to Broken Blade. Flash out from Busio, and the Requiem not really doing too much of anything at all. Wind becomes lightning. Busio gets under the turret, but they're looking to try and dive him anyway. Winter's Fight comes through, and that is the trade kill. Looking pretty fantastic there. Busio making the best out of it.
The ultimate get a little bit of money from the assist and the first strike, but will also be grabbing this Hextech Dragon for FlyQuest. And so even though the kills are starting to go in the favor of G2, FlyQuest are keeping themselves in a pretty good position in terms of the neutral objectives. However, the one big thing that we're looking at is this Mundo suddenly has 3 kills all of a sudden, Atlas.
Yeah.
We are going to be seeing this on
FlyQuest, I think, if they want to have any chance of doing any damage whatsoever. Some bouncing bombs coming in here as Busio looks to try and get the stun down. Hansama looking to turn it as best he can. There's a Mega Inferno Bomb, and the bouncing bomb going to be picked up.
like, great. Your Slice and Dice is on a longer cooldown than my Warmogs.
Hansama in a little bit of a rough position here. Masu not finding all of the bombs, but it doesn't matter because Inspired has
just enough damage in an explosive shot. Busio not going to be able to find anything there. But we do have another Dragon and the Riptide spawning in about 40 seconds. And Mickey X does not have a lot of HP to play with.
Yeah, and now Busio might be in the wrong spot. Still a lot of damage, and he does get one back. Make that 2! That's a phosphorus bomb just before Caps dives in. Still he's able to get the Leona, but that's a great team to come on over. It's going to be the Drake, though, started up here by G2, looking to even the score on that front. They should be able to do it without FlyQuest moving on in, as they are at least hovering around the area, but no vision available, and a little bit too dangerous to try and face check. Busio was on vision there momentarily, as FlyQuest, all right. I think they're done with this. Mundo is just on the phone in the laning phase. It's just rude. And now Broken Blade could be in trouble. Let's see whether the Soul Flare is going to do enough. They have a fair bit of CC up here towards this top side, but they're going to need all of it. Wow. There he goes. Bwipo able to get his revenge. The arrow not quite positioned in the right spot. But Caps still able to grab that first turret off. Get out of the way. Inspired has spent a lot of time with Shelly. And that is going to cost them both their outer turret bottom lane, outer turret mid lane, and a little bit more. Still, they were able to get outer on the top side as well in response. Is okay, Bwipo looking for a bit of an angle, but they don't have the man advantage unless maybe the Requiem can try and turn that. Caps down relatively low. Bwipo out of cooldowns for the minute.
With that structure, they got a lot of vision control, and FlyQuest, Bwipo does have the flash, but Caps wisely not going to be tempting fate in this one, but he doesn't see.
Yep, there's the Dominus, and he gets back around. That actually looked really cute there, Bwipo. Hair, you know, because the arrow went by and he caught the breeze, and then he had to adjust the hair back again. Beautiful.
Starting up this Dragon, FlyQuest, yeah, at least thinking about it, and Bwipo was like, I don't know what's going on over here at all, but that will be a first Mountain Dragon going over towards G2, making Broken Blade that much more difficult to take down, and the rest.
Getting himself caught in a few more positions so far this series is Broken Blade getting cut down by Bwipo once again. Let's see whether he can actually finish the job. The answer is probably not, and then Broken Blade spends some time standing still and then gets all of his health bar back, and then Bwipo has to do it again, unless...
Yike.
Yeah, Yike is going to come in and ruin his day. Bwipo does press the R button. Let's see what he can get done here. Yike is just dead. He is eaten by a crocodile, and now Broken Blade is also struggling. Has to flash away, and Hansama sinks his arrows in and is able to take him down. Now Quad taking matters into his own hands as well, and I don't know whether that was necessarily the right move as the... Damn, Bwipo's an absolute monster here in this top lane, but still, I think that one works out for G2.
Yeah, just seeing the way that he's starting to build this means that he's doing so much damage to all of these individuals. He has a ton of burst, and unfortunately, the Crescent Guard only helps you against range champions. It does not give you the same. Already got 2 items completed. Inspired has 2 items completed. We see Quad on the 2, and here's another member.
This is going to be very difficult for him to get out of, as he does have a door, but they were already in the house, unfortunately. Hansama taken down to about 50% as it's a decent Mega Inferno Bomb. And now FlyQuest should be able to get towards this outer turret and take that one down somewhat quickly, not even needing the satchel charge there for the execution as Hansama. Ooh, mini stun into the wall there as well. It is able to back away. Is this Requiem going to do enough is the question. No, it's not, but still, he's going to be out of the fight. Caps completes an Infinity.
Has an opportunity to run up towards this Tri-Brush, but he would get spotted by the wave. Yeah, he has to move soon.
He's an assassin as well. As now Inspired, can you actually win the 50-50 on this one? Yike looking to try and lock that one down. There it is for FlyQuest, and now Bwipo's found the backline. Caps possibly in trouble. The slices, the dices, it doesn't work because he's so squishy. Flash out from the Mega Inferno Bomb, and these health bars are so low. Where is the Requiem? There it is. Is it going to get the kills? There goes Yike. So he's able to take down one, but can they get the rest of these low health bars? That's the question. Quad, now's your time. You can flash in and grab them this time. As Broken Blade, he's got a big old health bar, is now out of flash as a teleport is coming in, and Caps, he has a full health bar and he just wants to play Mario on FlyQuest. Masu, he's going to be the first one to go down, and now Quad just dives on top of the Braum. Okay, that's an interesting maneuver. Broken Blade will come in and just hits him with his breach. But first, we're going to check out this dragon fight one more time. Yeah. We're going to need to focus on the picture-in-picture here as there's a teleport coming in, but this Baron is just going to be taken by G2. And FlyQuest now finding themselves closed in upon the... Karthus is nowhere near. Busio realizing that he's not getting out, as there's the Requiem to try and start this one off. Oh my goodness, Yike just explodes. And now Mickey, he's down to about 20% as well. Hansama's very, very low. Quad has been taken out though, and Bwipo is not quite as tanky as other Renekton's, as we mentioned earlier. And Mega Inferno, what? And now Inspired is going to take the Raptors. And FlyQuest, unfortunately, they lose out on the Baron. They lose out.
Opportunity that FlyQuest had to try and turn around this game. But like you said, Inspired nowhere nearby for that fight. That's going to be 2 inner turrets going down. That's going to be 2 inhibitor turrets also probably falling here, as Broken Blade has enough HP that he can just take this and not care whatsoever. Cap's going to take the top side at the same time, and 2 inhibitors going down out of nowhere. This game was so even for so long here, Alice, and suddenly G2 is in total control.
Yeah, that's a 6,000 gold Baron Pal.
Flashes over the wall.
Yeah, just flashing over the wall.
Recreationally.
Having a good time. He will get back towards the rest of his teammates. But like you say, this is just going to be the last inhibitor. There is a conga line of buffed up super minions making their way towards the nexus of FlyQuest. And even though game number 1 went so incredibly well, the fairy tale seems to be over for the North American squad, as G2 will take down the nexus and keep their dreams and their key alive here at EWC. And FlyQuest, unfortunately, gonna have to go home. It does mean we have regional representation from everyone moving towards the semi-finals. And
these were some of the best highlights from the 2024 Esports World Cup quarterfinals matchup between G2 and FlyQuest. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.